So pricing, you're not going to know how to price your equipment in the beginning. It's simple. Just go on your competitors' websites and hopefully they have pricing. In my area, none of my competitors have pricing. In other areas, everyone does. It's just kind of a market thing. So if they have pricing on the website, that's great. You can easily find it. If they don't, you got to do what I did. I had friends call up for pricing, for price lists, and have them get emailed to them. And then just say, oh, we're having an event next year. We don't really know the size. Can we just get a whole price list from you of everything? And then they get the price list, and then I could see. And then you just price yourself accordingly. You don't want to price yourself too low. I made that mistake in the beginning. I was doing a 20 by 20 for $100, 20 by 30 for $200. I'm sorry, a 20 by 30 for $150, and a 20 by 40 for $200. That was $100, about $100 to $125 on each tent less than my next cheapest competitor. I did that for about 3 years. I left so much money on the table. People were going with me because I was obviously cheaper. A lot of people though wanted me to send pictures because they thought because I was so cheap, I was probably had really bad stuff, but it was all new. So they were going with me because I was so cheap. What I didn't realize until later is they would have still went with me if I was even just $5 less or the same price. And I was losing thousands of dollars over those years because I just priced myself too low because I was anxious. I wanted to get everything out. I wanted to make sure I was making money. I wanted to get my investment back. But I would have made more of an investment. I would have made more of a profit if I would have just priced myself comparable. So don't price yourself way, way, way below your competition. It's just going to make you do more work for less money. You're leaving lots of money on the table, and it's going to anger your competitors. They're not going to refer people to you if they run out of equipment. They're not going to build a relationship with you. They're not going to rent things from you when they need things, and they're probably not going to let you rent things from them when you need things because you are an undercutter, and none of your competitors are going to like that. If you're just a few dollars less or at the same price, it makes a better atmosphere and you guys can work together. And believe me, you will need them. You're going to overbook on things, or you're not going to want to give up a $4,000 job just because you don't have 50 chairs. They say they need 200 chairs and you only got 150. You're not going to want to give up that whole job just for 50 chairs. You're going to need to work with your competitor and get those 50 chairs so you can get the whole job. Check out your competitors' prices, price yourself accordingly, and don't go too low because you're going to hurt yourself in the end. And you can also, once you start getting bigger and people start knowing who you are, you can price yourself more than your competitors because people are going to know that you've got the best and the cleanest equipment, that you show up on time. A lot of our items are more expensive than our closest competitors, but we've developed relationships with these customers, these caterers, these wedding halls, and they know that when we show up with something, it's clean, and we show up in the time frame that we say we're going to, and we leave in the time frame we're going to. So a lot of times to say like a college or a caterer, that is more important than the thing being the cheapest.